What does it mean to dream about your hair falling out? Hair is often associated with strength, vitality, and personal identity, so dreaming about losing your hair can suggest that you are feeling vulnerable or powerless in some way. Maybe you feel that you're not as in control of your life as you'd like. Perhaps you feel stuck in a boring and pointless job that doesn't pay much. Maybe you feel that the people in your relationships take you for granted. Perhaps you feel trapped in a relationship because your partner seems to make all the important decisions. Whatever your exact situation may be, the more you focus on your situation, the more helpless you feel. It seems there are no easy solutions and you feel even more trapped. In fact, you maybe feel so hemmed in that you feel hopeless. Seeing your hair fall out in your dreams also indicate that you are undergoing some kind of major change or transformation in your life, which is causing you to feel uncertain about your sense of self. Maybe you're starting out at your first job, going through menopause, experiencing prolonged unemployment, or some other major challenge. Whatever your case, you feel that what is happening to you is so devastating that you're beginning to lose trust in yourself and are doubting your identity. Alternatively, the dream may be a reflection of your own anxieties or fears about losing your hair or suffering some sort of involuntary change to your appearance in real life. What does mean when I am dreaming about losing hair? It depends on the other symbols you see in your dream. They establish context. What follows are some contextual meanings involving the general theme of losing hair in a dream. What does dreaming about losing hair if you are pregnant mean? Dreaming about losing hair when you are pregnant suggests that you are feeling vulnerable, insecure, or powerless at a time that you cannot afford to feel these things. You feel isolated as you are left responsible for other people who may not even be aware of your hard work or sacrifices. Seeing yourself pregnant while losing hair may also indicate your personal conflicted feelings and confusion about changes in your life. You know deep down inside that you want things to change. You think that changes may lead to something good. Still, you feel like you're very vulnerable right now and that one false move or one bad choice may cause you a lot of harm. Pregnancy is a time of significant physical and emotional changes, challenges, and revelations, so it is not surprising that these changes might be reflected in your dreams. What does dreaming of pulling out your own hair in your dream mean? Dreaming about pulling out your own hair can suggest that you fear you may be engaged in self-sabotage. It seems that in some areas in your life, the more you try to explain or make things right, the worse you make things not just for yourself but for those around you. You feel frustrated because it isn't clear to you what the right solution is. This leads to a very stressful situation, especially for your relationships. Seeing yourself pull out your own hair in your dreams may also indicate that you are undergoing some kind of major change or transformation in your life. Either you're trying to push these changes along or speeding them up, or you're frustrated by the fact that certain areas of your life have to change. Your sense of self is being threatened by forces or people out of your control. What does dreaming about losing clumps of hair mean? When you find yourself clutching clumps of hair that fell from your scalp in your dreams, your subconscious is indicating your sense of unease with your decisions. You know the right answers. The problem is you feel that you might not have what it takes to actually pursue them. You're torn about what you have to give up and let go of. So you prefer to remain stuck in limbo, feeling unable to do much of anything. No wonder you're tearing out your hair in clumps in your dreams. The answer? Make a decision and stick to it. What does dreaming about someone else's hair falling out mean? Dreaming about someone else's hair falling out can suggest that you are feeling concerned about their well-being or sense of self. Maybe someone close to you is in an unhealthy relationship or is clinging to a job that doesn't really bring out the best of their potential. You see them flailing and can't help but identify with their sense of paralysis. Dreaming of someone else's hair falling out may also indicate that you are aware of some kind of major change or transformation that the other person is undergoing, which is causing them to feel vulnerable or uncertain. Maybe they are going through divorce or graduating school and entering the working world for the first time in their lives. In some cases, seeing someone's falling hair in your dreams can indicate your awareness of their fear of hair loss. What does dreaming about losing hair in an unusual place mean? The fact that the hair is lost in an unusual place may suggest that the change or transformation is happening in an unexpected or unusual way. This is not always bad. In fact, if you want things to change, you would be more likely to get the results you desire if you expose yourself to a change of scenery. Similarly, by giving yourself permission to care less of what people think, you can start transforming into a person who lives up to his or her fullest potential. What does dreaming of having more hair after it falls out mean? Dreaming of having more hair after it falls out can be a very confusing experience, and it is natural to wonder what the dream might mean. In general, hair is often associated with strength, vitality, and personal identity, so dreaming of having more hair after it falls out may suggest that you are feeling a renewed sense of confidence and power after an initial defeat. Your subconscious may be drawing your attention to your need to hang on in your struggles and avoid the temptation of quitting too early. This type of dream may be a reflection of your own anxieties or fears about losing your power, voice, and sense of command in real life, and the appearance of more hair may be a symbol of hope or reassurance. At the very least, this dream seeks to remind you that all hope is not lost. What does it mean when your hair falls out in a single clump in your dream? Dreaming of losing your hair in a single clump can be your subconscious design for a dramatic resolution in one area of your life that frustrates you. For example, if you run a business, maybe you're hoping that either you land a massive contract that guarantees the success of your business this year or suffer a catastrophic loss. At least, when your business suffers a massive setback, you'd know it's time to throw in the towel and close up shop. Above anything else, dreaming of your fallen hair in one clump means you've become very impatient and simply want to move on. While your situation is understandable, please keep in mind that anything worthwhile in life is worth fighting and sacrificing for. Give yourself permission to be more patient. What does it mean when you dream you cut your hair before it falls out itself? Dreaming of cutting your hair before it falls out may suggest that you are feeling a sense of control or empowerment in the face of a potential loss or change. You can see the handwriting on the wall when it comes to certain situations in your life. And you have decided to either turn things around or win things down. Either way, you are in control and are calling the shots. You're doing things on your own terms, and that is all that matters. Another key takeaway to this dream imagery is to pick your battles more carefully so you can reserve all your resources for the hills worth dying on. The dream meaning of seeing someone else's hair fall out. Dreaming about someone else's hair falling out can suggest that you are feeling concerned about another person's well-being or sense of self. While you feel their pain and could relate on a deep level, you get the impression that they either don't want to be helped or are stuck with certain mindsets that keep them repeating their mistakes. While it's perfectly natural to feel that you can protect others from their own worst instincts and self-sabotage, keep in mind that oftentimes they will see you as the bad guy. Is saving others from their own destructive habits worth it when you already have a lot on your plate? What is the meaning of bald patches appearing on your head in your dream? Your subconscious is trying to make it clear to you that it is aware of your lack of key pieces of information involving certain major issues in your life. Deep down, you feel vulnerable and even insecure. Instead of agonizing over the reality of the low quality of your decisions, focus instead of learning what you can about the issues you face so you increase your chances of making informed decisions. The more you base your decisions on facts instead of feelings, the higher the odds you won't regret them later on. Biblical meaning of dreams about losing hair? The Bible does not contain any specific information about the meaning of dreams about losing hair. However, Samson's story, in the book of Judges, reveals some very important truths. Samson got his superhuman strength from the vow to God he took. He wasn't strong due to his hair but because of his connection to God. Once that connection is broken, his strength wanes. The Bible is teaching us that we can do all things through Christ. This requires connection. Connection requires trust. When we willfully break our connection with God and place our faith in things that break down over time or things that can be stolen, we are like Samson losing our hair. Remember the fact that whatever you place your faith's focus on grows. Choose carefully. You can grow your problems by focusing on them, or God can become bigger and stronger in your dreams as you trust Him moment by moment. It's your choice.